And his opponent, weighing in at 192 pounds, from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, he is Corey Hollis.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back at ringside, day 2, and I want to welcome to day 2, finally coming back to the broadcast booth, Nathan Hamilton. Nathan, the mad scientist of ultraviolence. What in the world, speaking of ultraviolence, what the hell were you doing when I was calling the first match?
Oh, and during that first match, I was in the lab making final preparations.
In the lab?
In the lab, because next is Nathan's Sadistic Playground 3, all the weapons I made. But first, we have the Strong Style Psycho Tank taking on Corey Hollis.
Yeah, one-on-one encounter here from, we saw Tank in an impressive bout last night.
Oh, God, yes, definitely. Him and Corporal Robinson damn near killed each other.
Did you, those thuds, those headbutts, again, which the DVDs just don't do justice. You have to be here, fans, live and in person to experience IWA Deep South right here at the YBW Arena.
The DVDs are incredible. You need to buy the DVDs because you have to experience this if you're not here. But if you can possibly make it to Carnage Cup, this is the only way to experience this kind of violence because you can hear the headbutts, you can feel the concussions, and you just might get cut by flying glass.
You know, I know it's an old cliche, but you got to experience it live. And right now we have a wrist lock here from Corey Hollis onto the big man Tank. What a contrast of style, seeing these two men in the ring with one another.
Definitely a contrast of style, just the technical prowess of Corey against Tank, who will just beat you down. Nothing fancy, just brute force.
Absolutely right, and you know, we're seeing the size advance right now, and Corey Hollis obviously having to use his speed, his quickness, his wrestling expertise if he wants to mount any sort of advantage here going against the big man Tank and come out with the victory.
I would say Tank just bringing in the brute force, but he was actually working the arm there, working a body part, sound wrestling strategy.
I think you know, if it's win in Rome, you know, when you're in there with the technician, it's almost like, if you can't beat him, join him. You got to beat him in his own game. And Tank is a seasoned veteran that obviously knows that very well.
This man has been around, done just about everything. He has seen just about all that you can see in the wrestling business. So Corey's going to have to bust something interesting out here to catch Tank off guard.
Snapmare now into an armbar. And now the fundamental skills coming into play has him right almost into the center of the ring, away from those ropes.
We are actually seeing wrestling here.
Can you believe that?
Cup.
And not only at the Carnage Cup, but from a hardcore icon like Tank.
From Tank. And how interesting that he goes from a match like yesterday where these two men just pounded on each other and now showing his technical prowess. I mean, to switch gears like that has got to be difficult.
Well, it also shows the professionalism, the versatility of these tremendous athletes. Again, a seasoned veteran has been all around the world. Whoa, what a forearm shot. Just caught him with that momentum. Corey Hollis trying to catapult his way back into the ring. Hit it basically a brick wall right there.
Tank goes back to what brought him to the dance, those big right hands, and it just takes Corey right down to the mat.
Right down to the mat and to the concrete floor. What a forearm shot that was to the side of the head of Corey Hollis. But Hollis fighting back now. And you got to remember, Tank is still got to be winded. It's still got to be damaged, if you will, from just one night ago.
Yeah, Corey definitely has the advantage here coming in fresh. Tank, as we saw, had a brutal battle last night. And throughout the tournament today, you also have to take into account, after the action I saw at the Super 8 last night, the hangovers that these men are.
You're one to talk.
I am nursing one myself.
You got to get some remedy in that laboratory you were talking earlier from some anti-hangover or whatever you want.
Little hair of the dog that bit me, Lloyd. It's a guy here. There's a head in the way. I cannot exactly see what he's got on
right now. He's kind of, I don't know if he's on his throat or what, but the referee, well, he's
working that arm and the legs. God, he's got him tied up like a pretzel here.
Absolutely right. Submission maneuver here. Look at that. Very
pain in every limb now.
That hammer lock into almost like a side Boston crab.
Just twisting the innovation here.
Yes, absolutely right.
Moves we have not seen yet.
And it's very refreshing once again to see this kind of action again from such a hardcore icon. Hollis now to his feet, off the ropes. Oh my goodness! Again, there's that brick wall we were talking about.
There's definitely a David and Goliath battle. The much smaller man, Corey Hollis, running right into Tank. And how'd that work out for you, Corey?
Hollis off the ropes once again. Ducks this time. Presence of mind. But to little avail, as once again, he is just taking a pounding from the big man Tank right now.
Oh, going right to the trap there. A la Ming with the nerve hold there.
The trapezius claw being applied indeed. Again, right in the center of the ring. And I got to tell you, the fundamentals really coming into play from the big man Tank. And again, beating him at his own game. You're looking at a guy like Corey Hollis, obviously the traditional professional wrestler that, again, Gene Jackson must be loving right now. Wish that he was in the tournament. But it's really Tank that's showing us, again, the technical aspects of the sport.
So I could hear Gene Jackson over here with you earlier. I would love nothing more than to introduce him to some of the toys that I brought for the next match.
You know, I have to say, as sadistic as a mind that you can sometimes have, mad scientist of ultraviolence, I have to agree with you as far as Gene Jackson is concerned. Right now, Tank choking away on that bottom rope. On to Corey Hollis, and Hollis very, very slow, lethargic to get to his feet.
If I'm Corey Hollis, I'm going after those cuts that were opened up by those insane headbutts from Corporal Robinson. Maybe getting some blood flowing into the eyes of Tank. That would be my strategy in this match.
I'm still cringing myself from last night's headbutts. All right, right now.
Now he's working on the leg.
Half crab applied from Tank. Again, right in the center of the ring.
And a man of that size, when he leans back on that, that is a lot of pressure on the knee, on the lower back, on the hip. It could rip that leg right out of the socket.
Absolutely right. Probably a half crab would be better for him than a full Boston crab, as he can
really
allow himself
crank back on it.
At least with a full, I don't think with the size, probably his equilibrium wouldn't be so stable.
Oh, now Grapevine's the leg.
And now Hollis trying desperately to possibly get to that bottom rope. I don't know if he's close enough. Referee right there.
We have ropes now, because if he had to grab barbed wire to break the hold, that would be no good at all.
It's a little refreshing calling an actual wrestling match right now.
Absolutely. A little bit of everything here at the Carnage Cup. Yeah, that's what you'll see in IWA Deep South. People think it's just ultra violence, but they bring you great actual wrestling action too. And maybe even a little softcore.
Well, unfortunately, we just witnessed, I guess we're privileged to be here when the revolution began.
Yeah, Rapeface ran by me really quick.
Well, they say the revolution will be televised, and this is on DVD.
1, 2, and Corey almost stole one there from the big man.
Forearm shot now from Hollis, trying to mount a comeback here. Mount some offense.
Figure Tank's going to play his game. He'll play Tank's game now.
Well, there you go right there. Absolutely right. Look at this with the momentum. Again, I don't know. You got to do a lot. But then again, that already damaged head from last night's headbutts of Corporal Robinson. Maybe that's the trick. Oh, no! At the same time, you got to do so much to damage that head of Tank. And I don't know if Corey Hollis has a lot in him to do so. I don't think any man on earth has.
No, it's going to take a lot to put Tank down. That man has one of the hardest heads in the business. It's like trying to punch a bowling ball.
Right now, both men jockeying for position, going back and forth here, exchanging shots. Oh, look at that insult.
Slaps him.
Insult to injury. Slapped him back.
Oh, Corey, you just...
Oh, my gosh. That can't feel good. Forearm now. Again. Lefts, rights, lefts, rights. Oh, there's that headbutt.
Headbutt we were talking about. Oh. Corey, smart move, taking the knee out. Oh. The size advantage really does not come into play when he's flat on the canvas. A great idea taking the legs out, and he gets a 2 out of it.
I think Corey Hollis taking a little bit too much time. He's got the momentum right now.
Oh, yeah, he definitely needs to stay on Tank. You don't want to give this man any time to recover.
And now it's Hollis waiting, basically, for Tank to get to his feet. No, don't tell me that. Oh, no, look at those elbows to the side of the head.
What the hell was Corey thinking?
I think he had a little bit, well, with ease now. Up and over. Goes Tank.
Corey gets out of it. Goes for a big back fist and
up again. What do we have here? Oh, gutbuster. And now side suplex overhead.
Big suplex. You see the way Corey just folded up when he hit the canvas.
Like an accordion. And now it's Tank trying to gain his composure to see if he can make the pin. 1, 2, foot on the bottom rope.
Tank really must be a little bit off of his game after that match like that last night, because you don't see a veteran like Tank make the mistake of not hooking the leg very often.
Not only that, but we saw the fundamentals coming into play earlier, Nathan, and, you know, a little out of it perhaps right now.
Oh, no! God, big kick flipping out of a choke slam attempt.
Flipping kick onto the back of the head from Corey Hollis, and now it's Hollis. He's feeling it. He's feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a kick that was. Sabat kick right to the side of the head. And again, and Tank barely going to his feet. 1, 2. No, that was close.
That was so close, Klaus. I thought he had him there. That was 2 major super kicks right to the face.
And you got to give it up for the heart, the determination right now. And look at the look at his face right now, showing you how bad he wants this victory here at IWA-DS Carnage Cup. This special bonus attraction wrestling match. Clothesline, duck underneath.
Oh, big elbow from Corey.
Spinning back elbow.
Oh, and a third takes the big man down.
This could do it.
To the top. What's he going for here?
This could do it, Nathan Hamilton. Big splash from the headbutt. 1, 2, that's it. What an upset.
Corey just knocked Tank off. He just took him out.
What an upset.
That is impressive for a man giving up that much size and that much experience to be able to take this match. That was an amazing performance there by Corey Hollis.
Man, he's a hell of a little whippersnapper, isn't he? Yeah, he's like a fucking mule. What do you weigh, about $150? There's guys like this that's going to keep the business going. Guys who are hard. Guys who travel the country for little or no money, like I did 19 years ago, and I learned from the old school guys. He's learning from the old guys, some of the newer guys. They have a Ring of Honor. He's got the best fucking teachers around. I've been on shows with CM Punk, Claudio, Ryan Danielson, and the reason why they're on TV every week is because of this right here, heart. And that's what you got, kid. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tank. Now, I know what this weekend is all about to you, but I want to believe that we just put on what many people will call a great wrestling match. I've had the opportunity of traveling this country. I'm having the opportunity to travel this whole world coming up. But it's guys like Tank that is what keeps the good young guys, the guys that actually want to learn, is that what keeps professional wrestling alive today. Thank you for having me coming to this ring, share my craft with you people and everybody else in the back. Thank you, everybody.